Hey guys, I'm Megan, this is Mariah,
Hi.
and we're here to talk about significant figures. To start off with, let's talk about our rules. All sig figs with no zeros, non-zero numbers, are significant. For example,
This has 4 sig figs because all non-zero numbers are significant.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
If I did that, it would now be 5. Next rule. All leading zeros are never significant. For example,
This would only have 3 sig figs because these 2 leading zeros are never significant.
exactly.
1, 2, 3.
We got it, Mariah. Zeros in between are significant.
Middle zeros are significant figures.
Exactly.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 because they're in the middle of 6 and 3.
Right on. And if we did this and add 2 zeros, it would now be significant because the rule is if
Trailing zeros are only significant if there's a decimal.
We got it, Mariah. So, if I did this, now how many sig figs would I have, Mariah?
You would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Because there's a decimal, but without it, I would now just have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think we understand that.
I
pretty
think
good.
so.
Let's move on to adding and subtracting the sig figs. Okay, so for adding and subtracting, let's start with adding. Follow the exact same rules, and all you gotta do is add.
Exactly. So 31 plus 6.653 plus 12.1 equals 43.753.
Exactly.
But that's not your number. That's not your answer. What you do is you have to round this to the least number of sig figs or decimal place that was in your 2 given numbers. So this 12.1 obviously has less sig figs than 31.653. This has 3 sig figs, so that means we have to round our answer to 3 sig figs. So 1, 2, 3, that means we have to round this number. 5, that means 7 has to be rounded up. So our answer would be 43.8.
Right on! Alright, let's talk about multiplying. So multiplying, you find exact same rules. Same with dividing. So let's try it out. Mariah?
So 3769 times 22 gives us an answer of 82,918,
So, we find our least number of sig figs.
which is 22.
So we have to round to 2 decimal places. So you count out your 2. 1, 2.
That means we have to round 2 to the next number. But
Which would
9
be-
means we have to round 2 up.
So
So our answer equals 83.
and that would be your answer. It's as simple as that. Dividing, you just follow the exact same rules.
Exactly. Really not that hard once you get the hang of it. Let's talk about scientific notation. Scientific notation is just another way of writing the same number. It's useful for identifying sig figs and very large and small numbers. The number of places it is moved becomes the exponent of 10, which is multiplied.
Alright, Mariah will take us through the next 2 examples.
Okay, so 65,000. Since you put the decimal after the first non-zero number, 6 is that number, so we're going to put a decimal after 6. This becomes 6.5 times 10 to the power of 4.
And how you get 4 is by going from where your decimal would be and counting till you
1,
get to decimal.
2, 3, 4.
That's how you get your 4. And because it's above 1, it's a positive number.
Because numbers greater than 1 have positive exponents. Numbers less than 1 have negative exponents.
Which takes us to our next example.
0.000200. You're going to put your decimal after the first non-zero number. So this erases, and 2 is our first non-zero number, so that's where the decimal goes. This becomes 2.00 times 10 to the negative 5.
So you count where your decimal used to be, which is right here, and count to get to it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you get 5, and it's a negative exponent since
Because
it
the
was-
number is less than
Yes,
1.
correct. And that's
Another fun fact is that numbers of sig figs is the same in both notations. And also,
Exactly.
if you were to punch this in a calculator, you'd get 65,000.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. Well, that concludes all for today. Hope you guys understand sig figs better. Tune in
And
next
scientific
time.
notation.
Yes, tune in next time to watch our periodic table video.
And board diagrams.
What does C stand for?
Carbon. What does N stand for?
Nitrogen.
And that's all for today.
See you next time.
After the first non-zero number, 6 is that number. So you're going to put a decimal right here, which becomes 6.5 times 10 to the 3, because we moved it 1. Oh, get it.
All right, let's talk about scientific notation.
Yay! That's awfully small. I don't think they can see that.
Raya.
Signing off.